Islam Dwayne Bey. It is 11/22/2019. Islam and happy holy day to you. It looks like it's possibly going to rain. So what I'm about to do is demonstrate November the 22nd, 2019. Is demonstrate breathing techniques and stretching. Today, so far, this morning was a good day. When I came up here on Wednesday, usually I come up here on Wednesday when I'm off on my way to the food pantry or to pick up my check. It depends whatever I need to do. And anyway, because of this the schedule changing and so forth, and I had to show proof of my schedule, or what I can not show proof, but what I can work, and I did. I come up here on Wednesdays, or I call to make sure that when I work on Thursday. And I came up here on Wednesday and I saw 8 to 4 on Thursday, and I was like, okay, no problem. I didn't think about looking for Friday because Friday I always get off at 3 since I started working here in June of 2016, because Friday's a holy day, and that's the holy day that even though we still earn money on Fridays in Monty Gray Bay and I, we use that day as a demonstration and of who we are as Hebrew Muslims. It's a holy day for us as Muslims. Some Muslims rest. We earn money still. That I still see that as resting when I chant. I do mental chants. Some Muslims don't work at all on holy day. Some Muslims read. Some Muslims go to the temple, which that's what we were doing a lot, especially when we first came here, in which it took us about 3 hours to get there and 3 hours to get back. But it didn't matter, and it still don't matter. And so it depends. So many Muslims do many things. The Hebrew Muslims, Moorish Americans, to celebrate our holy day. It's our part. We speak of the holy day in our one-on-ones, in our bylaws, Constitution bylaws. So it's important. Also, Friday spoke of in our one-on-ones. So I thought today, as I was looking at the schedule, something triggered a thought, and the thought was 3. I think that's what because the guest was like number 3 was his number. And as I was handing him his food or serving him spiritually, this is all spiritual, I felt my genitals be attacked. But afterwards, immediately, I thought about, for whatever reason, my schedule. I was like, oh my gosh, because I remember seeing 4 p.m. Tuesday 4 p.m., Monday 4 p.m. But anyway, I had to think about it. I was like, wait, something just telling me to go check. And so I'm pretty sure it was because I'm not accusing the guest of attacking my genitals in a spiritual manner, but that's exactly how it happened. It was a pale-skinned customer, and I was serving him, giving him his change back, and he was moving his hand, and I felt my genitals be attacked in a spiritual manner. I'm not accusing him, I'm just saying in a spiritual manner, and then I had a thought. I was like, gosh, for some reason I'm thinking about, is my schedule right? So I went to go check, and sure enough, today, and I'm in complete truth. It showed 4 p.m. and I've never worked after 3:15, except for one time when it was a total mistake. This was about 2 years ago, after 3 p.m. and I kept looking, and that's because I literally looked at the time wrong, and I think there was during the time change, and I literally looked at the time wrong, and I felt so bad for my Imani, because he missed me. We miss one another, because we meet at as soon as he get off work, we meet and we go and handle our business and do what we're going to do as Hebrew Muslims on Holy Day. He said he was looking for me, he didn't see me, but I was looking at the time wrong, and I didn't realize the time has changed, or it wasn't set right. And this is as I was working at Burger King. So anyway, getting back to the thing. So I looked at my schedule, and it said 4 on Fridays. And I gave them a schedule. But Miss Phyllis, I gave CJ, the owner's son, a schedule, and they had it pinned up in the office of the days I can work. And that was Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Fridays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Sundays I asked for off. But I said, so in other words, I can work 6 days out of the week. But I just request that Sundays I'm off, and I leave at 3 p.m. on Friday. And that's been my schedule since 2016. So since I started working here in June. So knowing that. So, but I gave him a new schedule a month ago approximately, and they had it pinned up, so I was surprised to see that. But someone told me today to check. So Dwayne, I did. And Miss Phyllis, I spoke to her just a few moments ago. She says, okay, you can leave at 3. I said, okay. So, but the thing is, I'm glad I checked, because I would have walked out of here at 3 today, not knowing that I was scheduled for 4. I would have walked, because definitely about 3:15, I would have walked out the door, but something triggered a thought to go check the schedule. And I don't know why. I don't know what happened, because he definitely has. I gave him a copy and everything, so I don't know what happened. Why he put me, or she, or whoever put me on the schedule before. But I would not. Something told me to check. If I wouldn't have checked, I would have walked out of here at 3:15 and would have said 4, and I wouldn't have known anything about it. And it was because I saw 4 p.m. for approximately 3 to 4 days. And I was happy. I was like, oh, good, I worked till 4, 8 to 4. So anyway. And then the customer was like, he said 3. I mean, when I said the number 3, and then I had a thought, and I was like, well, it's like, today, oh, Saturday, I work 8 to 4. I used to work 6 days out of the week, Dwayne. You know this. When they needed me on Saturdays, I would come in. But then I went down to 5 because they didn't need me. Then 4, so I did. So for about approximately the first 2 years, I worked 5 to 6 days. It depends. So first, and then first 2 years, and then I guess they got enough people on the weekends, and they didn't need me to come in on Saturdays anymore. So. And then earlier this year, I was told that I was losing Wednesdays. That they didn't need me on Wednesday. I said, I was upset a little bit, but I didn't know. It was because of the budget. I was told so. So it brought me down to 4 days a week. Wasn't like consistent, I guess you want to say. It wasn't consistent working on Saturdays. It was when she needed me. I was never